Good morning everyone. Welcome back to grade 3 mathematics class. I hope all the concepts that we learned in this chapter are clear to you. So today we will have a revision session. In your page number 16 of the textbook, you can see the heading Revision Station. We'll discuss the questions in that page today. So the first question, pair the objects and write odd or even. So we have learned even numbers are the numbers that we can divide into equal groups of 2 each, and odd numbers are the ones that we cannot divide into equal groups of 2 each, or we cannot pair them. So let's see how we can do the first question. You see this picture in your textbook? See the first set of pictures. Let's try pairing these pictures. So let's circle them. See, here each object has got a pair. So we have divided them into equal groups of 2 each. So it's an even number. So we have to write E for even here. See the next one. Let's pair them. Here also every object has got a pair. So this is also even. Now the last one. See, here there is an unpaired object. So in that case, it's an odd number. Now let's see the second question. Write a number which has 4 thousands, 6 hundreds and 8 ones. You are given the place values there. You have to form the number using the place values given here. So let's write the place values in a place value chart. So it's given 4 thousands. So 4 will come in the thousands place, 6 hundreds and 8 ones. There is no value given for the tens place. That means the place value in that case is 0. So let's put a 0 here. So the answer will be 4608. Let's see the next question. Write the place value of 6 in 1645. So 1645 in a place value chart is shown here. So you have 5 in ones place, 4 tens, 6 hundreds and 1 thousands. So 6 is in hundreds place. So the place value of 6 will be 6 hundreds or 600. Now the next one. Write the greatest 4-digit number. So a 4-digit number will have 4 places, ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. So let's put the largest possible digit in each place. With that, you'll have 9 in ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. So the largest 4-digit number will be 9999. Now let's see the next one. The predecessor of 1672 is, and its successor is dash. So we have learned predecessor of a given number is the number that comes just before it, and successor is the one that comes just after it. So predecessor is the number -1 and successor is the number +1. With that in mind, let's see the answers. So the predecessor of 1672 is 1671 and successor is 1673. Let's move on to the next question. The smallest 4-digit number that can be formed using 0, 1, 2 and 3 is. See, how do we form the smallest possible number? We have to arrange the given digits in ascending order, and we have learned if 0 is given as a digit in the option, we don't use 0 as the first digit. We have to put 0 as the second digit. So if you are writing like this, the answer is not correct. This is a 3-digit number, not a 4-digit number. So the correct answer is 1023. This is a 4-digit number. Now the next one. Write the number name and expanded form of 4598. So 4598 in the place value chart is written like this. 8 ones, 9 tens, 5 hundreds and 4 thousands. These are the place values. Number name is the way we read or say a number, and we read a number according to its place values. And since the place values are 4598, the number is written in number name as 4598. And the expanded form is the sum of all the place values in the number, the place values of digits in the number. So the expanded form is 4000 plus 500 plus 90 plus 8. Question number 8. If 499 is rounded off to the nearest 100, it becomes what? So we have learned when we are rounding to the nearest 100, we are changing the number to the closest multiple of 100. Here the rounding digit is hundreds place, the digit in the hundreds place. So we have to check the digit to the right of the rounding digit, which is the tens place in this case. So here we have 9 in ones place, 9 in tens place and 4 in hundreds place. To round this off to the nearest 100, check the digit in the tens place. It's 9, which is more than 5. So let's add 1 to the hundreds place. So that will make this number. We change the digits in the tens and ones to zeros. So 4 plus 1, 5. So the answer is 500. Write the smallest 3-digit odd number. So which is the smallest 3-digit number? We know it's 100. Is 100 odd or even? Even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. 100 ends in 0, which is even. So 100 is an even number. What is the next number? It is 101. It ends in 1, which is an odd digit. So the smallest 3-digit odd number is 101. Question 10. If a number ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, it is called an, you have already learned this one, it's called an even number. Now question 11. Form the largest 4-digit number for each flower using the digits only once. Now arrange these numbers in ascending and descending order. So you see this picture in your textbook. Let this one be the first flower. Here the digits given are 1, 2, 4 and 6. So the largest possible number is arranging these digits in descending order. That will give you the answer 6421. Now the next flower. Here the digits are 7, 1, 4 and 6, which will give you the largest possible number as 7641. Now the third flower, the digits here are 4, 4, 7 and 0. So arranging these numbers in descending order will give you the number 7440. Here the digits are 8990. The largest possible number with these digits is 9980. So now let's arrange these numbers in ascending and descending order. With the answers in mind, let's arrange the numbers in ascending order, which will give you 6421 less than 7440 less than 7641 less than 9980, which is the ascending order. Descending order is from the largest to the smallest. So it is 9980 greater than 7641 greater than 7440 greater than 6421. The largest number and the smallest number in the group. Now the next question. Write all the even numbers between 1186 and 1220 and include both these numbers. Even numbers are the ones which end in 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. So the numbers which are even in between these two numbers are 1186, 1188, 1190 and so on. You are adding 2 each here. So notice the ones digit in all these numbers are either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 6 and 8. Now the next question. Write all the odd numbers between 1011 and 1039. Include both these numbers. So odd numbers end in either 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9. So the odd numbers between these digits are, these numbers are 1011, 1013, 1015, 1017 and so on. Again, you're adding 2 each time. So here notice the numbers end in the digit either 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9 and it repeats. So I hope all the questions we discuss here are clear to you. You can finish all the answers now. And as an activity for the day, in page number 17, you can see a worksheet. You have to go through all the questions and fill in the answers there. After that, take a picture and do send us. So that's all for today. We will meet in the next class. Until then, bye.